Free will and determinism neglect knowledge itself. Free will, if understood naively, may never ask the question, what is freedom for? If we only fixate on the contrary, determinism, determinism also seems to lack explanatory power when we ask why and for what are we determined for. The same could be asked in relation to experience and consciousness. For it seems odd to say I am free only to choose for choosing's sake, or that I am determined for determination's sake. Unfortunately, both fall flat when we attempt to seek a higher order of causality, or at least point to one, despite the possible mystery of such causality. If we assume a participatory reality, then knowledge and experience are inextricable from each other, and neither freedom for freedom's sake nor determination for determination's sake can practically go further into the question of why we are structured in this way. For both are obsessed about action rather than knowledge and experience. Sarah Brodie, a scholar of Aristotelian ethics, argues that a theory of action is an abstraction and not of much concern for the Aristotelian paradigm. Rather, the focus is on the agent's character and the rational choice or choices for that action. Brodie provides us with an example. What is the difference between my arm's rising and my raising my arm? She argues that whether it is an external force or myself that raises my arm is somewhat irrelevant, for they both have in common the same outcome, because a cause is always understood retroactively. However, what is significant in Aristotelian ethics is whether I am a knowing agent of causation, and that I present myself as a cause for others to ethically judge. Therefore, one must give reasons for causing, and reasons are what constitute a cause, which both free will and determinism seem to neglect concerning knowledge and experience. And perhaps if we focus on why we must experience and accumulate knowledge, we would not need to be so concerned about whether we are utterly free or utterly determined, but whether we knowingly are or are not the causes.